I'll be very brief, but I will separate things in this meeting so that you will know how to pray and how to channel where you are praying to or where you are channeling your request to. Satan and enemies are two different beings. Satan, most of you are rebuking Satan as enemy. Rebuking enemy as Satan. No, they are two different entities. Satan and enemy, they are two different entities. Satan and enemy are two different bodies. Their work and operation in the life of men are two different things. Satan and enemy does not attack the same thing. So in case you are in this meeting, I will help you to understand in few minutes who Satan is and who enemy is, and their works in the life of flesh on earth. In case you are here, Satan is different from enemy, and enemy is different from Satan. So when you are praying against Satan as an enemy, the prayer will not touch Satan. And when you are praying against enemy as Satan, the prayer will not touch the enemy, because they are two different bodies. Their oppression on earth or their oppression in the life of mankind and flesh are two different things. Hear me. Satan is a spiritual being. Satan is a spiritual personality. Why an enemy is a man, is a human being. Somebody is not hearing me. Please, if you are in this meeting, I'm going to be very brief, but I want to help you. You know, my name is Pastor Victor Great. I'm different. There is nobody like me. In case you are in this meeting, I've said it many times. If you ignore me, you will hear people that will follow my pathway to come. People that will preach after my manner. There are people that will read my book to come to you as a pastor or as a prophet. Because there is a revelation I came to show on earth. And that revelation is brought from the household of God. It has not been revealed to mankind. So it's an honor for you to be privileged to sit around me. If this opportunity God gave to you in your lifetime, just to sit down with me once and hear me, God will know He has helped you. Satan and enemy, I said they are two different entities. They don't attack the same thing on earth. They don't fight the same good, or they don't fight the same good. They have different things they fight. Satan is a spiritual being. It's a spiritual personality. Why an enemy is a man, is a human being. Hear me. Satan fights only the thought of men. What is in the thought of men? But enemy fight the dreams and the vision of men. Somebody, did you hear me? Satan only attack the thought of men. Satan build house in the thought of men to fight them, because it's a spiritual personality. It's a spiritual being. It's not a human. It only exists. It only functions. That spirit called Satan only function in the thought of men. Somebody did not hear me. Zion, you are behaving like as if you are not hearing me. Or should I not preach it? Take your seat. I said Satan and enemy, they are two different beings. They don't function in the same way on earth. They don't fight the same good. Satan is a spiritual being. It's a spiritual personality. Why an enemy is a man? An enemy is a human being. Satan is a spiritual. It's a spiritual. Now, so Satan only function in the heart of men. Satan only build house on earth in the thought of men. But an enemy fight the dreams and the vision of men. Enemy fight the dreams and the vision. The enemy is against the vision and the thought of men. Satan does not have power to fight the dreams of men. Satan does not have power to fight the vision and the desire of men. Satan, that is not his role on earth. Satan only functions in the thought of men. Satan only build house in the thought of men and function from that place because he's a spiritual personality. He's a spiritual being. Satan only relates to men from their thoughts. He works against men from their thought because he's a spiritual being. Whatever Satan wants to achieve on earth in the life of men, he achieves it from their thought, from the product of their thought. So it is possible for a man to function on earth and he will not know how Satan look like if he can be able to protect his thoughts. Satan is not permitted to touch every being, every woman. He functions in only one aspect of life, in the body of human being. He achieves all his results on earth in only one aspect of life, from the thought. Whatever Satan wants to achieve in the life of flesh, it will depend on the product of their thought to achieve it. But enemy is more dangerous than Satan. Enemy is more closer to men than Satan. You can avoid Satan, but you can't avoid the enemy. Enemy is more info than Satan. Enemy keys faster on earth than Satan. Now, son of God, it is possible to dodge Satan, but it's difficult to dodge enemy. If you must escape the attack of enemy, you need help and wisdom of God.